tell her she'll show up. Funny when I glow up, see my wrist is how I'm pulled up. Whipping in the beamer to the top, I'm going. Flipping my demeanor, I'm a flex, I'm flowing. They just want the clue, yeah, I've been on them road, yeah. I was born to go, yeah, this shit I did the vote, yeah. Way up, feel like I'm Jordan with the...
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my train wreck of a channel. If you're new, actually, I don't even know my own intro anymore. Welcome back to my train wreck of a channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for giving this channel a chance and checking me out. This is the channel where I just kind of, you know, talk at you with my
very mediocre face.
So hello, welcome. So let's get into the purpose of this video. I like how I'm just yelling into the void here and the microphone's right here. Let's just talk about that for a second. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube, you know, not much else going on in my life. And I had heard of Corpse Husband before just because, you know, I had a lot of YouTubers talking about him, just like in recommended, but, you know, I was just like, oh.
He's just some dude that all the girls are simping for.
And I do fall into that category most of the time of not really following what's popular. It's usually most of the time when a lot of things are really popular or people have like the same general opinion, especially on YouTube, I just tend to not always agree, you know? So I was like, never really paid much attention, just was kind of like, I mean, he seems fine, but like, I'm not interested in watching a video about him. I don't know anything about him. My misconception, I feel like, when he was blowing up and everybody was, you know, freaking out over the fact that, you know, he never did a face reveal and he had that really low raspy voice, and I was just like,
people slip over anything.
Finally, as you all know, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, I love Def Noodles. That's actually how I wake up every day. That's so sad. I wake up, I see the notification, I click on it, I get my coffee or my pre-workout, you know, kind of go from there, try to wake up. Like, that's the process of me trying to wake up watching his videos. I was watching one of his, it was, you know, talking about Corpse Husband. I was like, been kind of avoiding this, you know, like, let's see what the hype is about, I guess, you know. He goes on and he's talking about, you know, the fact that all these girls are going crazy over him, and, you know, the fact that his voice is so low and raspy. And I was like, you know, okay. So I get on TikTok a lot. If you want to follow me, that would be greatly appreciated because I can't get my videos ever to get noticed. But I watch a lot of TikTok, and, you know, of course, one of his songs was going around. People are, you know, using the audio that e-girls are ruining my life. If I could talk today, that would be amazing. So that audio was going around and I didn't know that was him. I actually, you know, I like that song. I'm not really a huge one for a lot of YouTubers making music, like, no shade or anything, just most of the time it's just kind of
Mediocre effort.
put in, or I just don't think they have, like, it's just not my style of music most of the time. But like this one, I was like,
It's kind of banging though, you know.
I had no idea it was a YouTuber song when I heard it. And so in Def Noodle's video, he plays his music, and that was one of the songs. I was like, that's who it is, which is stupid. I should have known that, I know. And so I was like, oh, okay. So he like makes music. I liked the songs that Def Noodles put in his video. Okay, he's fine. Didn't really know anything personality-wise by him. And then my sister tells me, you know, she's like, yeah, he streams with like Pokimane and sometimes PewDiePie and Cinnamon Toast Ken and, you know, all these people. And I was like, oh, that's intriguing. I was working out the other night, and when I do cardio, I like to basically just forget what I'm doing. So I'll put on, you know, music videos, YouTube videos, whatever's gonna distract me. So on my recommended, like, a compilation of people reacting to Corpse Husband's voice came up, and I was like, that'll be interesting, let's watch it. And he just seems like a nice dude. I mean, me personally, I'm human. Somebody just saying over and over again about like, oh my God, your voice is so deep. Like, that's so cool. Like, it would be cool the first couple times, but when people would keep on in the video, just drawing attention, especially when he's just kind of there, you know, to play the game or whatever. And he was just like having fun with it. He was just goofing around. I was like, I don't know if I'd have that in me. I would be like,
Can we just like focus on the game?
Can we give my voice a rest? No, he just went along super great, you know, making jokes about it with them back or whatever, just kind of playing off of it well. And I was like, huh, all right, cool dude, you know, seems like a cool dude. So I didn't really understand why when there was a video by, I believe it was iNabber, came up in my recommended, and it said corpse husband being dragged for this. And I looked at that and I was like, he just doesn't seem problematic. Again, me being human, curiosity got the better, you know. It was like, what did he do to mess up, you know? And so I clicked on it, and it was just basically people, it wasn't even a scandal, it was just people being upset that people are simping over him, or the fact that he blew up really fast on YouTube. Just saying,
If I hear his voice one more time, like I'm gonna lose my mind.
and everything. And I was just kind of like, oh my God, like people could get crazy on the internet, but I didn't realize how crazy, you know? And I feel like for me, when I see a YouTube personality that gets a lot of simps and, you know, gets a big head over it or gets kind of annoying over it, yeah, like I'm not really a huge fan. I can't say I hate them. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, maybe humble it down a little bit. But he hasn't done any of that. He like did that whole thing where if his Instagram had enough followers, he was gonna post a picture of his hands or whatever, and he called it Only Hands. I thought that was funny, and people, of course, blew that up, and he kind of made jokes like, oh wow, like, kind of crazy that you guys, you know, did that, you know. And I was like, this guy didn't even think that with all these new subs and all these new sims going crazy that he was, you know, gonna get these Instagram followers. Still seem pretty down to earth in my opinion. And people were just like, in iNabber's video, he was showing comments, and I'll like plug a couple just so you can read them in here. And I mean, they were just like saying really vicious things, you know. They're like, I want to punch him in the face and all this stuff. They're like, I bet he's ugly and blah blah blah. Just like, to me, I feel like that's really dramatic to have a hatred over someone so much over a voice. Or understood about the internet is there's a very easy way to avoid things that trigger you or irritate you. Mute the notifications, maybe don't click on people's videos that you don't like. People want to be upset. I genuinely think that people just love getting riled up over things, unnecessarily angering themselves. I feel like that, you know, there are quite a few people on YouTube that I don't care for and I don't want to watch, and I don't make videos on them. The information that I get typically comes from another channel that I watch, you know, and I like get that info, and maybe I'll watch like a couple of their videos. Things with somebody like Corpse who hasn't really done anything, and like, you know, even digging back, all he did were creepypasta type stories with his voice. So I was like, people are just genuinely upset because he's getting attention. You know, I'm thinking maybe in his past he did something shady or whatever. No, these people just genuinely hate him for his voice and the fact that people are going crazy over it. I just can't imagine being that insecure about myself and hating someone that much. And like, I'm no prize, I know that. Like, I don't get on Instagram and see a girl that's prettier than me and, or like gets more attention than me and be like,
Go, you bitch, how dare you?
Like, we'll punch you in the face, you know. And like, that's not what comes into mind. I'm just like, dang, that girl's hot, wish I looked half that good, you know, like, and then I move on, you know. It's just, but I feel like people who get so insecure over a voice and the fact that somebody blew up after being on the platform for 5 years, it's not like he just came out of nowhere, you know. People are like so butthurt over it. I mean, he put in the time, he put in the effort. Let him have it, dude. And he seems like a nice guy. I don't know. Anyway, moving on to the next topic. I kind of wanted to get into that a little bit. This is kind of a new segment. I'm talking about a couple different topics, but I had two distinct ones I wanted to talk about. And, I just, again, like me filming is not really happening as often as it was because I'm really trying to crack down and put more effort into the editing, make sure it's as interesting as possible to you guys. So I feel like doing maybe a couple different segments, like a lot of YouTubers I follow, might be cool to do like once in a while. Other segment I think is funny. Jake Paul apparently came out with he went on his brother's podcast, Impulsive, that's what it was. He went on his brother's podcast, I guess, eventually just not out of nowhere, they were kind of discussing it, admitted to voting for Trump. And people are like losing their minds thinking that's so crazy. And to me, I'm like, is it though? He's really rich. Like, dude isn't gonna want to be taxed as much, like I don't know. And he just seems like not the most morally grounded character I've ever seen in my entire life. But then it gets even juicier because he, exposed Tana for, basically what people are, I guess I should say allegedly exposed her. But I mean, between you and me, are we really surprised by this news? He's going on. I'll play a little bit of the clip here just so you can see.
100%. I think my opinions, my thoughts, the things I do are polarizing.
Like you voted for Donald Trump, or
I mean, yeah,
we going
like
down
that.
that road?
Yeah, I mean, we want to like wherever we want to take it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I know a fucking influencer who is on her Instagram fucking every fucking day saying like, go out and vote. Go out and vote for Biden. Biden's the best. Biden, vote. Didn't fucking vote.
Straight out, just, I mean, he like basically said it was Tana, but didn't say it was Tana. The fact that she was so hell-bent over getting people to vote for Biden by sending them nudes, everything, and putting it all over the platform and then not going to vote. And people were genuinely shocked. Like, I've watched a few videos, I've seen comments of people who were just like, whoa, that's crazy. I can't believe if it is Tana, I can't believe she would do like push other people to vote and she didn't do it, blah, blah. And I was just sitting here and I was like, girl can't be bothered to get up before 3 p.m. to like do anything. She can't even like function to be on the phone for a brandy. Like, are we surprised? Yeah, like you could mail in your ballots this year, but like she's just not the most responsible human. I mean, she basically built a platform off of showing off how irresponsible she can be. And again, allegedly, he could have meant someone else, but I don't know. Anyway, so I just thought that was interesting, especially the fact that, he and like Jake and Tana have been hanging out again, everything. I'm like, you didn't think that people were gonna like point the finger at your ex-wife, when you exposed her like that? Like, you didn't consider it, bruh? You didn't think? Like, I'm confused. Thought it was interesting. Anyway, that's about all I have going on there. I'm sorry again that it's just, I haven't been uploading as frequent. Like I said, I'm really trying to devote a lot of time into editing and making sure when I do film these videos, you get the authentic, energetic, moronic me that you've come to
Tolerate.
So anyway, thank you for spending some time with me today, guys. So I would really appreciate it. Just, again, I've already spoken a little bit about how crappy the algorithms have been lately. If you would just leave a like, leave a comment, just kind of help me like get out there a little bit, that would be amazing. you know, I like to make these videos in good fun, but I also like to, I don't know, maybe have people think a little differently, you know, grow as a society. I don't know what I just did. Look at me thinking I'm all like morally ground. Anyway, I'd really appreciate it. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Do you like the segments of doing 2 different topics? Might start doing a couple like that, especially since 2020 has had no chill and we've had like a scandal every day. So, and definitely if you're not already, guys, and you enjoy my videos, go ahead, subscribe, become a member of the Trainwreck family. We're kind of growing. We slowed down there, but I'm hopeful that we'll start growing again. Even though, you know, people in the fam right now, we pretty lit, you know, we're pretty cool, right? Okay. Anyway, I love you. I will see you in the next video. I promise the 5-minute crafts one is coming, but I forgot to get setting powder the last time I went shopping, and you know, a lot of the 5-minute girly crafts, you need setting powder for the ones that I want to do, so I gotta go get me that. Anyway, love you guys, stay safe, I'll see you in the next video.